It's not a must that you must germinate inside him. There are so many methods that you can use to germinate so many things, and that is why I'm bringing this video today, so as to show us how when we look at the situation of things nowadays, especially the price of foods, it's not smiling at all. It's not smiling at all. So that is why I'm particularly bringing this update, in which I'm going to be bringing so many updates like this. So do well to follow this page so that you'll be getting the update as I'm dropping it, and help me to share this video. Now, many of us have this kind of opportunity, but we are not utilizing it because we have no idea about how it can be done, and that is why I'm bringing this particular video today. Many of us have space. We have that space within our premises, within our compounds, that we can even use, can utilize them to germinate foods, many foods, to germinate vegetables, pepper, tomato, and all that. All that can be germinated within our surroundings. Even when everything have been flawed, concrete them, that doesn't mean you can't germinate. You don't need hip. It's not a must that you must germinate inside hip. There are so many methods that you can use to germinate so many things, and that is why I'm bringing this video today, so as to show us how the yam is being planted in an harvest in a compound, and also how the sweet potato is being planted and harvested within the compound. It's something that we can also do on our own. It's also something that we can do in our premises as well. So far you have the space, you are allowed, you have the chance, you can do it. Now, for the yam, you can plant yam within your premises, even when you have no much knowledge about the yam. It's not something big like that, you understand. Now, only thing that you need for you to plant yam, if your premises everywhere has been flooded, there's no soil, you understand, just search for the soil, search for the sack and the soil that you can use, can get them. Look for the farmers, something that you can get. Search for the soil that will be that is loamy soil is the best soil for the farming, which you all know. So search for the soil and put them inside the sack. You can get the sack and the soil as many as possible, depending on the availability of the space in your premises. After then, look for the tuber of yam. Now you cut them into the pieces depending on the number of the sack that your compound can contain, or that you are willing to germinate. Cut those yam, like you can see the way they are cutting them. Cut them, then that thing that you see them that they use to cover the open space, that is the ash. That is ash of the ash generated from the firewood ash. Use them to cover those open space. Then place them on those sack. The way you can see that they are placing them, they place them. After the 5 days, dig the soil and put them inside the soil, and that's all. Now, after then, the only thing that you need to do, because after like 3 weeks to 1 month, it will be, the stem will be coming out. Then the only thing that you need to do is to look for the rope, tie the rope to that sack, tie the rope to that sack and hang it up there, so that it will enable the yam to be crawling to see something to crawl to, because yam, their own is to crawl. Once they have space, they have the serenity to crawl. The more they crawl, the more they be germinating under. And even if you can't go to that stress, or you feel like there's no way you can do all those kind of things, just lay them on top of each other. If they laid on top of each other, they can actually be coiled on top of each other like that, and the thing will still go fine. You understand? So after then, that's all. Then within the 1 month, after 6 months, we see how everything is going. Then after 9 months, it's ready for harvesting. Now we can see after 9 months they are now harvesting it. You can see how they are harvesting it. now see just small piece of tuber that they put inside the soil in the last 9 months. This is what is giving all the big tuber we have now. Now we can also do the same thing. So far we have the space to do it. And we can go through this. There is not even much stress. Just search for the soil and just search for the soil and put it inside sack. That's all. So we can also do the same thing within our premises. So far we have the space to do that, and that is that on the yam. Now let me now go to the sweet potato as well. I know some of us will be like, I say sweet potato is the same thing, like, because once we search for the soil and search for the soil and put inside the sack, then we cut the sweet potato and put it inside, dig it inside the soil. No, you see, the work of Almighty God is so miraculous, in the sense that what germinates yam is different from what germinates what we plant to germinate yam is different from what we plant to germinate sweet potato. It's different from what we plant to germinate cassava. I believe that we should all know about it, because we've done everything pertaining to this in agriculture, and I believe everybody do agriculture in secondary school. So now when it comes to sweet potato, you only need to find, yes, you find a sack and soil inside the sack, just like the one of the yam, yes, but you are not going to cut any potato, you are not going to put any sweet potato inside the soil. What germinates soil sweet potato is the rope, that rope of the sweet potato stem, which is the rope of the sweet potato, is what we are going to put inside the soil. That is the work of Almighty God. It's the rope that will generate that sweet potato. So just look for the sack and the soil, then search for the rope of sweet potato. When you have the farmer, you can go to the nearby village, get the farmer, they will give you, or they will sell it to you. It's not that cost. So you can see the way that they are putting it. Put a rope of sweet potato, the way they are doing it, put them inside the soil. After when you put them inside the soil, that after when you put this stem, which is the rope of the sweet potato, inside the soil, then leave it. After 1 month, 3 months, and after the 5 months, after the 5th month, you see it's ready for harvest. You just take within 5 months, which means you can plant sweet potato 2 times in a year. You can plant them 2 times in a year. The only thing is that once you want to plant it in your premises, and when you plant, depending on the time you plant it, when you plant it and you see that the rain is no longer falling like that, so you understand, then you can be watering it. That is, if you plant the one that it doesn't fall inside during the rain season, you can be watering it once in a while. Then after the 5th month, you see how they are harvesting the sweet potato. All these things doesn't cost, it's not even stress. You understand? And so many other things like that we can also grow in our premises, like vegetables, tomato, pepper, and all that. You can grow it in our premises so far you have the space. It's not until you go to the farm, you go to inside the bush, before you can become a farmer. You can plant something that you can be eating by yourself, by be consuming by yourself. At least that will save the cost of foods. So I'll be bringing so many updates about this, so do well to follow this page so as to be getting the update as I'm dropping. And if you have anything to ask, just drop it in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and forward this, share this post, so that many people as much as possible can be advantage. They can take the advantage of this post. So many people have the space, they have all what it takes. So many people have what it takes to do this kind of thing, because they have no idea. They don't even know. So many people don't even know that things can be done in this way. So that is why I'm bringing this update. So please help me to share it. When you share it, it will be able to reach so many people, and many people will be able to be of benefit and of this. And the thing I know that many people be like, when you share what is concerning, after all I don't have the space to grow the food and all that, so why will I be sharing what's my own headache and all that. But let me just bring something that how you can even benefit when you don't even have the space to grow it. But when you share it, you know that there is a law of demand. The higher demand, the higher the price, and which is something that is actually affecting the cost of food in this country. The higher demand, the higher the price. Because before, everybody was shouting that the price of sin is the dollar that is going up that is affecting the price of sin and all that. Now the dollar is coming down subsequently, but the food, everything that follows the dollar up, they remain up. They didn't follow the dollar coming drop down. They didn't follow the dollar down. Now where I come in now, that with the law of demand now, is that when you share this post, even if you don't have the space to germinate it, but many people that have the space to germinate it, when they begin germinating all this kind of thing in their premises, they will no longer be part of the demanding customers for this product, which means it will reduce the rate of demand for those food. And when the rate of demand reduced, subsequently is going to have effect in us. That means the price will also have to fall, because the higher demand, the higher the price. When the lower demand, the lower the price. So that is one of the way you can actually benefit from it. So, and apart from that, even your relatives, your families and all that, they might have the space to do that. So encourage them, share the video, share it to as many groups, as many places as possible, so that many people can actually benefit of this kind of a thing. And do well to follow this page, Master Chorus TV, because I will be dropping so many updates about this kind of a thing, and also so many entertainment stuff like that. So thank you and God bless you. Peace out.